Good afternoon, and we are live.
Hello, everybody, and I will say welcome at the Watchtower. Today we're gonna talk a little about what is going on in the game or what is not going on in the game. But let us introduce you to the panel, and I will start with Yellow. Can you say hello?
Hello, everybody.
No, 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 no. And then we have Coyote.
Hello, everyone, and I wish you have a good evening.
Oh, thank you. And then we have Ghost Rider.
Hello.
Hello. Well, let's go through it. What What are your impression of the game at the moment? In the game, I can start with Yellow.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, I didn't hear. I was just typing something. Sorry, mate.
Um, what is your feelings at the moment for the game?
It's gone. It's dead. There's nothing going on. It is
No,
static. It's stale. It's boring. Um, yeah, I'm not playing at the moment. Really not playing. It's log on, check my upgrades, see if I've been attacked. Maybe start a repair if I have. If I need to upgrade something, I'll upgrade it, and then I'll log off. I'm not on
no,
the game at all.
it's a little sad. Coyote, what about you?
Game is very boring, nothing to do, and I don't even know if it is worth to play anything because nothing is coming out. Not excited anymore. I remember in the old days, I special stand an hour earlier up for school for just checking the game, and now don't care anymore. Actually, to be honest, this yeah getting so boring. I'm not even a lot anymore on the
No,
game.
no,
Gigs I need to change a lot of shit for getting the game back to excited.
no.
Too much. The coins are too much expensive. The building are too expensive. Yeah, on the moment, it just look the only care for the money. To be honest, and nothing else.
Can't see them
That's
getting any money at the moment.
No,
Their
that
takings must be down. Got to be. I don't know. Out of the community that that we play within, I reckon that 75% of them aren't putting the coin in anymore because they've just stopped playing.
no,
And they've got to be down
yeah,
and
but the
down a
old
lot.
no. It is a little. The game is out of balance so much that people are just giving up on it.
Mm.
The point is, in the old days, I didn't care if I spend the money because I have the fin for it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And now it's just every time they say you attack somebody, you go flat. You repair your tunes next day, same thing. You attack somebody your tune's good at.
yeah,
You repair them again next day. You attack. Just a circle of boring.
yeah. But if the cost on the units, when we talk like little like Warpad, when the cost on the units are little less, I would not mind to spend any coin on it. But now, if you're gonna have a weekend with have fun with PvP, it costs nearly as much as if you get out and buy a real game. Like, uh, yeah, it's about for that is about $100 to $200. It is too much, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Brandy, what are your opinion on it?
I think everybody hit the mark on this one. We really need CC 17 to come out, and we really need to have some good armor on this new upgrades because when you're looking at the health versus the HP versus a 42 flattening of 47,
Yeah,
it's
And
it's a little ridiculous. I pretty much sympathize with you guys about logging on just to check to see if you've been attacked, checking to see if there's anything out on the map that we haven't had yet, which is irrelevant because we're all pretty high levels. I'm a level 50. I know Bonsai is level 50. A lot of us are level 46, 47, 48, and 50, and we are absolutely bored most of the time. Uh,
Uh,
Most of the time, we only get on as a group when we have something that we can do together because we enjoy doing stuff together, but we're not going to go out and constantly attack other players just to have something to do because it costs coin more now than before, as mentioned before, to have a repair.
and and the game is out of balance. So,
Yeah.
like I can see here, Mark Boyan, welcome to the show, Scooby. He says, I'm getting flat all day by some guys with level 13 Hellhounds and level 11 Devouts. I am a level 52 and getting flat all time, but even level 42 with some extraordinary strong Hellhounds. Yeah,
That is indeed fucking
yeah,
retarded. No.
And
yeah.
so, and something you said
It is,
bonsai. Something you said bonsai. Just today, even about a level 2 able to get hellhounds.
yeah,
Can
yeah.
I?
Yeah.
We had sorry, I have because that just I got a little angry when I saw that. We have a level 2 that got an offer for Hellhounds. He and we all know those level 2 are minis for players in the game.
Can I
He
say something?
he run around and flat people with his Hellhounds, and they could not hit him back. They could not hit his base because he was a level 2.
Which is weird because before HTML, if you were on Flash and you hit like 2 or 3 tunes, level 2 would become instantly level 3, but the HTML5 is not making it where that level 2 goes up.
In my opinion, when people get the offers like Hellhounds or other strong units, they should first get the offer when they can build it in their workshops or armory or what the do you know what I mean?
In other words, through through
If
gameplay.
yeah, if you can build it, you can buy it. If you let us say you can you get an offer and your base
Oh,
or your upgrades are not up to if you
yeah,
could get it.
that's like it was back in when the game first came out. You oh, what's the building called? Your war your war factory had to be a certain level to unlock certain units.
Yeah,
Right.
You couldn't just build. You couldn't just go from level 2 or level 1 and start building the mega tanks. You know what I mean? Your war factory had to be a certain level, and you had to unlock other units before you can unlock the freaking mega tank.
yeah.
So they should be doing that with, like you say, with the Hellhounds. Your war factory has to be, say, level minimum of level 20,
Then you can
and
get the offer and to buy it.
but
You know what
because
is?
it's coin, but because it's an instant coin thing, they're allowing it.
You
And it's
know what
wrong.
is?
It's wrong that a level 2 can, like you say, off the bat
You
get
know what
that.
I have big problems with? I'm level 52, right?
Yeah,
And when I go attack some sector, I'm less scared for another level 50 of a level 52. I'm more scared of the level 41s or 40s because they can really hurt your ass. Well, and normally that would be impossible. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Of a level 50 me floods, I don't fucking care. You know,
yeah,
fair fight, we have the fun. We go on. We have
yeah.
a level 52, level 42 come flood me. I cannot handle that. That is not right. That should be impossible. You
Yeah.
know what I
No,
mean?
Yeah, and like Mark said on the side chat here, how can an and level 13 Hellhound beat a level 20 Hellhound. It is in my logic. It should not be possible.
Well, this is another problem. Me and you were talking about it with City and his crew, weren't we, Bonsai, the other day, and we were saying about you get hit with someone with maxed out units. I mean, because us lot here, we've put pretty much all our stuff near enough maxed or just about to be maxed. You know what I mean? A couple of levels away,
Yeah,
right? And you get hit with by a player who come at you with say one, two, three tunes, right? Say two tunes, yeah, three
yeah,
tunes, say, and he'll flat you,
yeah.
right? With three tunes of max level stuff. You go to his base, right, with exactly the same stuff, and you get nothing. You don't even get a 1 star.
No,
How's that possible? They
exactly.
don't say, but they say they reckon, oh, it's tech, it's the tech. Bullshit. It's nothing to do with tech. It's
Uh-huh.
nothing to do with skill because the game has got no skill anymore.
Well,
You
before
use
you
exactly the same tactic, exactly the same units, and you can't even scratch their base either.
no, and then that brings us over to the game is so out of balance. So when people can buy those gold and attack and defend boosts, they should keep those boosts for the events and not in normal days, because that just makes the gameplay even more, what do you call it, out of balance.
Yeah, can
And
I start? There's a question here from Blues just put on there. It says things like to improve the game, have more to build than possible, i.e., Proteus and the new Leviathan. To fix things is to fix its bugs and create air vehicle troops in an order, not vehicle. Well, that's never going to happen because what they want to do, Blue, is they flood one particular building. So, like at the moment, we've got Proteus, Omega Proteus, and the Leviathan,
yeah,
and they want because they're forcing you to coin. So that although I agree with what you're saying, it's never going to happen because they're just forcing the coin out of you. So they'll always load up one building, be it the academy or the tech centre or the airfield, rather than even it out like what you're asking.
That is what I thought earlier before. Even if you are a billionaire and you play the game who kicks I want you to play, you will be bankrupt in less than 7 days. Even
Yeah.
if you billionaire, if you just play the game who kicks I want to. That
yeah.
is the point. It is not human anymore to fucking coin everything you need.
I mean, they
And
did. Yeah, you're right. It's the forcing the coin. They're squeezing the coin out of players.
you have seen the coin of a building, just
Oh,
once
ridiculous!
useless building.
And the tech. Don't look at the tech. How much the tech is the coin? I mean, you look at like my cock up like I did with the bloody the Jericho X Tech that I accidentally pressed gold instead of upgrade. That was 264 gold. That's £20 in my money. And that was only a level 3 or level 4. Level 5, you're looking at nearly probably 4 to 500 gold. A level 5 to 6. You're probably
That
looking at
is
about 500 gold.
that
Uh,
is what I mean. Just this is too much.
yeah, Cobra Opera. Forget any of this. What about the cheating, which is
Yeah,
still
we
right
talking
amongst
about
it?
that Cobra.
Yeah,
We
There's
don't call it cheating.
that's
We call it magic.
that's out of our hands, mate. That's totally in Kickstarter's ball. All I can suggest is do what we do and just keep your wallet closed, mate, until they sort it out.
uh,
Because I mean, I know Bonsai he still puts quite a bit of coin, but not as much as you have been, haven't
no,
you?
no,
Been
no.
quite a sparse month for you, even considering.
Yeah, normally put it 2,500 on a month, I think.
Little less that he has
That's
to worry
too
about in
much.
case the wife finds out.
I
It
didn't put a
don't
penny. I haven't put a penny on all for the last 2 months.
it
Uh,
don't matter how much you spend from coins. It just is the point. The way you get kicks out that money is just ridiculous. If you
Yeah,
want to spend money on a game, then that's your choice. You can do whatever you want.
but Cobra Obra is actually saying something relevant here because if the game has not been like so what do you call the uneven on many levels with the units and the bases and weird shit we're seeing level 13 hellhound killing half of your base
Yeah,
um, if there was more balance in the game, people will start to probably coin more and have fun in it. There's no fun in getting attacked by uh, a guy with so-called magic on. You cannot outspend that.
no, you can't.
You can't outspend that,
No.
and then people are just saying fuck that and just keep on upgrading their shit, or and they slowly, what do you call it? Little by little, will stop the game.
Yeah, that's the only way they're going to listen.
Yeah,
Is people to stop wasting the money. I'm not talking about stop coining because the game needs coin. Needs people. Me personally, I've got an agenda where I'm gonna. If I don't have to coin, I will not coin because they robbed me big time.
yeah.
Kickstarter robbed me big time. So my thing is I will not coin. But saying that, the game does need people to coin, but do it to your advantage if you're gonna. Don't
Yeah, like for
don't
events,
get taken for a fool.
Yeah.
like the events of
Cobra
like
Obra
the
says
event.
here, sorry, Randy.
Uh,
Cobra Obra says here, I have reported to Kickstarter about a player who is hiding under a double stack base, and still nothing has been done. I even
Yeah.
reported to Kickstarter. We have seen that before.
mm-hmm.
That is a dirty move by the players. Uh, there must be something running because now we see when we fight we are overflown with mercs uh, with mercs and all of them are using gold and attack boosts. And I wonder how much of that is actually coming from real coin.
Well, that's why the
Well, this
only
is
real
it.
coin that I use is for the boost for the events. That's
Because
it.
it is crazy amount of coin they must use if they are flooding the bases with mercs and using the boosters, all the boosters on. But every time I see that, I just report it, and they have to look through their account if I see suspicious behavior. But I don't know
I
how you guys are with it.
I don't actually believe gigs. I look at the tickets we send for cheaters. To be honest,
You can't clearly see they don't because all you get is a copy and paste response that has pretty much nothing to do with what the ticket you're sending in. You know?
Well, to be
yeah,
fair,
that's why I question myself of the even give a boot
well,
about it
well
because
they even tell you though that once you send in a report of a suspected cheater, they will not give you an update because it's against the TOS for privacy.
no, they did. I'm 99% sure they don't even look at it.
It
The
says
most of the times.
Korova says I have even supplied a video of the fair play to the fair play team, and guess what? Nothing done. Fair
No,
play.
because
The
don't
problem is
care
the problem is with that Cobra is that if he's coining, he ain't gonna get banned, and
for
that's
sure.
the
So
fact. And
so
it's
But
long as you
disgusting
but
to
spend
say it, but it's true.
but guys, what would you think that will happen if some of the heavy players that we have seen, heavy hitters we have seen, and we know there's something suspicious around their accounts, like overpowered units and shit like that. What
I've got a fault on that one. I've got a very good fault on that one.
what would
And
you
that
think if they banned, let's say, just five of those people? What message do you guys think that will send to the rest of them?
I would not think you need to ban them actually. I think, my opinion, just make a sector for just people who cheat.
Yeah,
That's been
Put
brought up
every
before.
cheater from the game in that sector and let them to fight each other. I don't, you know what I mean? Then they can see it as a fair fight, cheater against cheater. We will see who wins. You know what I mean? You don't need to punish the other people who spend money, who play fair. Just put the cheater to each other and put the people who play fair to each other.
yeah.
The cheaters can fight it out, and the people who can play it fair can have fun in the game.
So they lock them in a sector. I can see
Hi,
what
Charles.
Cobra
Hey.
overall most hackers are coining to mask the cheating. Yeah, but that is what we are saying. If they are coining and they're cheating, that should be reset. If they get caught to let's say 10 levels down, that
Here's a fault. What about I don't know. What about if they get if an account is gets caught cheating, that it gets a tariff put on its account that every upgrade and every repair is increased by 25%.
oh, that could be a yeah, that could be a good one too.
And mark the bases who are cheating. Put something above their base so we all know that there's a
Yeah,
cheater.
exactly. Big C, big C with a big gold coin with a C on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll rename our we'll rename it ourselves. What that C means later.
yeah,
Then you would know.
Oh,
Show above
Purgatory's a
the
good one.
base that they are cheating. Then you know I not need to fight the dead guy because he's a cheater. When he
Yeah.
attacks me, I just make my base empty, let me flood him, and he's happy. You know what I mean?
But the
yeah,
problem is with the cheats, a lot of them mask it with a coin, and their main account, right, their big account, their main account is clean.
yeah,
They use an alt account. I mean, like I say, you get some of these players have got alt accounts of level 48, 47, 48, 49, and they're beasts. They're flat roll over anyone because obviously they're using magic. My view would be don't ban that account. Put that
and
one in the purgatory. Ban the main account
yeah, yeah,
because they know who it is because they got it's all done off an IP address.
yeah, exactly.
I'm the same opinion. Just make a sector for cheaters alone and let them fight who have the biggest neck from them all.
Yeah,
We can see something funny out of it.
yeah,
A purgatory, like Jeff said, a purgatory sector that has got nothing in it as well. All it has is other cheater bases. There's no res, no thorium, no way of upgrading, no way of getting, no events. No special ops. Just that is it. It's just a map with nothing on it apart from bases that have cheated.
yeah. Cobra says actually here, if we had uh, if we if we have all play by the rules, why can't kicks? Kicks are responsible for the way the game is handled. So rules are rules. Ban the cheaters. Full stop. That, in my opinion, I
Good
give
question.
I give Cobra the Kodos here. That is actually my opinion. If they are cheating, just ban them. Because if they don't, if you start to ban those people and then don't give their accounts back, that will send the message out to the community that if you cheat, you're probably not gonna get your account back.
There's
I
enough. There's a good one. Jason just put, "Don't allow cheaters to jump."
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a,
that
that's a, that's that's another little good tip there. They can't jump, so right, but if you jump into their sector and you get hit by them, then fair enough. It's more for you. But they can't go and terrorise sectors. Jump, yeah. Don't allow them to jump.
no,
Even if it's a temporary ban on a jump, like say a week or a month. Like instead of a bubble, have a chain across their fucking base.
uh,
yeah,
Showing
no,
that they've been caught cheating and they can't jump.
that is not an option because if you do that, they cannot jump. They will just make a second account and cheat to follow up their terrorism sector they are in. so they will go on.
I think you can say the same thing about them being banned then, if that's the case. If you ban
Just
an
put,
account, they're going to start up another account and start. You know what I mean?
No,
just put them in one sector. Let them fight them out. Who have the biggest sheet? Let them
How
fight it
about
out.
they just ban their IP address so they can't make other accounts?
no. We have some people with nearly 50 accounts.
Yeah.
We
It
don't.
is,
We don't. But we know of people who do.
Well,
yeah,
look at 182. Look at that O spot, dickhead. You know what I mean? Flooding the sector so people can't people can't get in and out easy.
that
Like
was.
the
Was there not some magic going on with, where you could actually make 200 accounts in 5 minutes or something?
For
no,
real?
I don't know.
I think I heard about that one.
That is a little bit too much.
I think
That
some.
is
I think
crazy.
whoever did that must have been high on sugar that day.
Uh,
For
There's loads of
sure.
little things they need to do. They could do to make the game better against cheating. But do you know what they need to do first and foremost is speak out about it.
yeah,
Tell us that they know it's a problem. Don't just sit there treating us like mushrooms, feeding us shit, sitting in the dark. We're not stupid, Kixeye. We know what's going on out there. Why don't you man up and address it to us and say, look, all right, we know, we do. We can't say obviously what we're doing, but we are doing something about it. But no, they ain't even got the balls to do that because they're losing.
they will lose more players if they don't do it
Yeah, exactly. They need to do something soon.
because people are giving up at the moment. We can see that across the platform, no, the sectors. People are just giving up because there's no point in fighting back because it is an uneven fight. So, but let's take another topic. What could Kixeye make or put on so we actually could have a little like a team or clan missions thing, so you actually could play with those that are in your clan beside the raids. Have any suggestion on that?
Not not really thought about it, but it's a good idea that something needs to be done within the clan rather than just PvP points and raids. I mean, that's all it is. That's the only advantage of being in the clan is the PvP points and the raid boosts. So it's kind of missing something, isn't it? You know,
Uh,
need something more. Be good if anyone out there had a thought about it and let us know
uh,
what would be a good thing. Me personally, I don't know. I've not
no.
really thought about it
I
too
can
much. So.
see Doc Youngblood. I have a friend, Heavy Coiner slash cheater. Kixeye caught him cheating. They gave him a Steam warning, and the second time too. He should be banned after the first one. He's just, I guess, yeah. That is the biggest complaint is cheaters, and Kixeye won't do anything. Anything. That
Or
is what
or
we are.
or
Yeah.
maybe they don't have enough evidence. Maybe their evidence amount of evidence has changed because people can modify so many things in a different way to show somebody's cheating when they're actually not. That unless they have a video of it and not just a screenshot, maybe that's probably the whole reason to just say, "Well, we can't do nothing about it" and close it.
Well,
Like these days, they want you to put in videos for that.
Can I
but
ask you something,
in
Ghost
my
Rider? You have in the past as a cheater from Susk, right? He attacked another base. He have done a cheat where hundreds of palaces were out a building, you know what I mean, and fled to the enemy's base, right? How long took it for Kickside to take that base down? How long took it? That base is for more than a week being on the map after the video was posted on YouTube sent to Kickside. A week after that, he was still on the map. When people started to complain about it, the cheetah base stayed on the map and not was be banned. They just banned it long after. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's quite
So
possible
there's
that he's
nobody.
playing. It's quite possible that he's putting so much money on his account and still being able to play and cheat at the
But
same time.
but let us say one cheater uses 100 gold. That means there's four other players that will stop using 100 goals. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes, that's the problem. That's what it is. That's what Kickstarter don't see. Can I just answer a question here to Cobra? He said, I've got a good idea. Get a Kicks representative to answer all our questions. Yeah, that would be great. That would be, but they think radio silence is the way forward, Cobra. Just brush it under the carpet and it'll all be sorted. So that's not going to happen. Would love it to happen. They're more than welcome to come on, and if they did have the balls to come on and answer our questions and the community's questions, then we would keep it civil. But you got more chance of snowball in hell, mate.
Yeah, we tried that before.
It's just if you think a lot about it, you will get an headache of it
I
because
mean,
Kexai is just in denial. They don't see their fault in this problem. They don't want to talk to anyone. They don't care. They not come. They don't want to come on any show because they are afraid of the truth.
Oh, is that the
If
reason?
you put the truth in their face on Discord or whatever as well, they will just ban you from the Discord.
Uh,
Is that the reason
the
we've been
Boom
getting
Boy
so many
says here.
headaches?
Every way you want to tell something about Kixai and they not agree with it, they will ban you from the forums.
I can see Boom Boy says here. No, that's BS. They have every log of upgrades and attacks.
yes, they
Uh,
have. Yes, they have. Yes, he's right.
they won't, and they don't want to ban those cheaters who are conning as well. But that is the problem. If they don't stop the cheaters, even if they coin, they will lose more coiners the other way around.
Yes,
And I
I
can,
stopped coining my player versus player completely
uh,
because of that.
uh,
There's no point in me spending any gold on repairs and stuff. If I'm going up against a cheater, it's pointless.
it is pointless.
That's why I just use it for like the boosts for the monthly events, and that's it, really.
That is expensive.
Uh,
You, let me say it like this. I coin a boost as well. I'm guilty as that. When event starts, I buy an XP boost.
Right.
I use it for 4 hours. My event is done. Right? I have still 3 days I need to use on that booster, but I cannot buy anything, so the boost just run out of time.
uh,
So in other words, it is useless. It make the farming easier for 4 hours, but after that it is you can nothing do with it. You can scrap it, but you will not get 10% of your gold or something back. You know what I mean?
Jeff says Kickstarter need to enable replay mode in game. Allows players to watch the attack if they are offline. It would also be possible
I
be
don't
a
think that.
cheater against the offline basis,
I
so
don't.
we can catch them.
Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen, but it's a nice idea.
But they can start with taking off the gold and gold attack and gold defend boost. That will even a little more out for those that are trying to defend their bases. Those boosts should only be used in events, in my opinion.
Or they can do something else and it's not asking coins for the boost, but some material you can farm in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Make sure everyone can get it. If you tell it needs just to show maybe 5k of thorium. Everyone confirmed it, right?
Yeah.
Then I did not just make a special like the Avengers bases, but just buying that boost, everyone could get it, so it would be more fair for everyone. You know what I mean?
I think get rid of it. I agree with what Bonds are. Get rid of all the boosts.
We get rid of, yeah. And when you see odd behavior, you can see straight away if that player is cheating or not. The kicks I have or stealth run, they have to get rid of those cheaters because people are start to lose interest in the game. There's no point to fight back if you can't outspend a cheater. You can't outspend a cheater. But talking about, let us say, to get some logistics or shit like that, we have the raids and we can get our war efforts through that way. Why not do something similar so we can get some logistics if you work as a team?
Hi, anxiety.
Ooh,
Like, chef.
Do you
yep.
know, guys, what I mean? Instead of call it raid, call it something else. Battle, battle,
Battle Royale.
not battle royale. Yeah, you can actually do that too. You can
Just playing.
Or just make a base, put some rewards on it, and you need to kill the base with your team.
yeah, that could be. My goal is what I wanted is that you have a lot of clans, um, and the only thing they have together is actually the raids or attacking. They should do something that could be fun for the players, like little like raids. If you hit those in a certain time, you get a logistic. One of the players get a logistic, and it can be like in the raids, 3 players at a time. Then I can promise you that the people or clans will start to farm those bases.
No, give everyone one. Don't be selfish.
No, but the logistics should be and should be that too that you only can hold 3 of like they have now. You can
Yeah,
fill them. You can fill them up that way.
maybe it is an idea to when you do the normal raids of your clan, you don't get the tokens every single time. I have 200 plus tokens for units I don't use,
No,
and I keep getting at them. I
It'd
don't
be
know what
nice if you could share that with the rest of the clan. For those that don't have it.
I can give everyone. Then I can max out for sure 10 people the units.
no.
Then that's a
They
disappointment.
could do it with advanced materials, logistics, base upgrade for 24 hours. There could be many ways they could make the game much more fun as a clan. Now we just log on, see if we're hit by some magic guy or and log off again. That is what is actually
instead
going on.
instead of some magic guy, I thought you were about to say some midget guy.
Magic guy with a magic. Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
sorry.
But I can see on the side chat that there's a lot of people talking about the cheats and they are all pissed off about it.
Well, yeah.
Um, and I can assure you that it is maybe not even 1% of the players that yeah, yeah, it's a little frustrating. Guys, do you have other opinion on how the game could be fun again?
Well,
Yeah, bring PvP back properly.
Yeah,
Balance, like you said, we said earlier, balance. Get rid of cheaters. Get some balance in the game.
yeah,
Reduce the costs of these ridiculous prices of everything.
Yeah, like I said, if I play for a weekend PvP, I could actually buy real games.
Yeah.
I would like to see more of the Kickside game team and like Kickside people in general be a part of that. Maybe not the, definitely not Kickside, but something along that lines where we can have something to go after again because that was quite fun
Did you- yeah,
to a certain degree. I mean, until you know the bases, but like when Storm Chaser did it, I mean, he was able to hold tunes. He couldn't attack you, but he could be able to attack your tunes. But it was to go around with all the other ones, have them all in one sector, and also swap around. But they would have to find a way to get into these lock sectors and stuff. But I would think it'd be fun to bring that back again, have it more during the Warpath thing, and it doesn't have to be a D&K thing, and they would just have to post something saying, well, we're not going to let you into this alliance, but we're it's still going to be a regular Warpath, but if you hit these guys during Warpath, you might get a bunch of infamy and honor for it.
Boom Boys is actually some relevant here, and I will take a look at Jason too. Boom Boy says, give me everything possible, but what is the point playing a strategy game with have no strategy? PvP
Right.
is just a spam PvE. Yeah, you're right, and Boom Boy. And the problem is actually the mercs. You can just plant them in like a little cheese on a pizza, and you do that 2 3 times, and the base is gone.
And now you're making me
And that
I
hungry.
is and that
I
is
have
why sorry, and that is why I say the game is out of balance. I hope with the new CC 17 that we're gonna get some more armor on our bases because you cannot if people are using magic, as I said, and buy those mercs in sets, full sets. Your base is gone. You cannot defend against that.
Not only that,
really
but also too with all the new units that keep coming out with more HP, more damage per second, more health, more range. They're gonna have to do something soon.
Yeah, but
I have
just give me a second. There's Jason says if they banned everyone who has cheated, 40% of the players' bases would be gone. They don't want that. No, but what about the rest of the 60? If
I have
You
if
might
they
get 60% start playing with coin.
yeah, exactly.
I have watching some videos on YouTube from players, right?
Yeah,
And I just count how many time they buy in a set of mercs.
yeah,
And I was watching a video, and he every time he attacked the players, he uses 6 sets of mercs. And after that, he left his ass up because he went to the base, right?
yeah,
Now my head is, why you laughing? You use the 6 sets of full mercs. Actually, you are the biggest on this fucking game.
yeah. But if you use little magic coin, that doesn't matter.
I just thought of something. Kickside should do an annual purge.
Yeah,
Just log all the cheaters and then just pick a day, April 1st, whatever. Just everybody that's ever been logged as cheat, gone or reset to zero.
yeah,
So let them cheat and then see who, we can every year, once a year, they get purged back to zero or reset or however they want to do it, or they all get put in purgatory. You have to
Yeah.
create a new account.
That is just the problem of it as well. Alright, we have cheaters, but a lot of players are sending reports whenever if you flat them. Even if you don't cheat, let me say I go to an enemy sector and then I attack your base, right? And I flat you with 3 tunes, fully flat. You have players who cannot handle that. And he's starting to call you cheater on the
yeah.
game.
But
And
keep
They
besides,
know the difference between somebody that's cheating and somebody that isn't cheating. I
yeah,
mean,
but you have fast people consuming your cheating. And I can show you chats where I flat somebody, even record the attack, and he calling me cheater. But the point is, you don't know always that for sure. Sometimes you are somebody with skill or somebody with just bad luck. You know
yeah,
what I
right
mean?
yeah,
You
but
need
right now they got too many exploits. They've got the exploit of rebuying Merc after Merc after Merc. They've got the the magic of possibly having more than one gold boost stacked on top of the other, where you only see that they've got one gold boost. They've got just too many unknowns. You know, you just felt like you've just totally been raped. You know, sometimes because you know your base is stronger than that, and they come in with one tune and a whole bunch of mercs and wipe you out like like you're level 41 when you're level 51.
and that is the
Just
problem.
messed up.
This fucking total messed up, and people are starting to lose interest in the game. I have seen in our clan how many people are logging on and off daily,
Hey,
and
I might join you guys in Call of Duty at some point too, so be careful.
uh, it
you're
is
always welcome, honey.
it is one of the best games on the market, and they would not do anything to leveling, not what do you call it, uh, even it out. Get rid of the fucking cheaters. Maybe more will start to spend coin on it too. That
And
is,
if they're going to say they're doing something for the community, then they better do something for the community and not just for themselves. The last time they did a mass ban had nothing to do with protecting the community. It was protecting the cheats that were exploiting the event.
yeah,
You know what is a shame about that? They did something good. They banned a lot of people who was cheating, but was clear, right? We all know that they were cheating. And then they do something good about it. They ban the people who actually deserve to get banned. And then 7 days later, they all back on the game.
cheating again.
What?
Yeah.
What I was thinking, you do something good. You ban the people who deserve to get banned, but you give them their bases back. Why?
Yeah,
You give us false hope and then expect us to believe in that you're on our side. You're not.
The statement was, "We hear you and we have answered," wasn't it?
Yeah.
We have listened and we have answered. That's what their statement was.
Yes, it was a complete fucking lie. I was so pissed off at Drake.
I was so proud to get them banned, and I was so disappointed when I see the bases back.
I actually went out and bought some more gold when I saw all those bands, but
I remember that.
uh,
You were so happy.
yeah,
All I'm doing now is upgrade commander. I am, if I'm PvP and it's not against any heavies, I'm not going to waste my energy on cheats.
no,
And that is the point we are, the most of us are. We play all another game just because of the fact we still play War Commander, but we have the hope it will become a great game again. And till that time, we will not put our energy full in it. Let's be honest.
yeah. I have high hopes for CC70. Very high hopes.
I have issues with that as well. They just
There's a couple of things in that CC when that comes out, the CC17. All of the energy they've put in the CC17, they're gonna put in maybe correcting all of the shit that's going on beside that in the game.
then is the question when it comes out.
Yeah,
It takes just too long. Banzai, don't lie. Let me not lie. It takes too long.
I
The
think
game.
they said this summer, in the end of this summer. So I hope maybe yeah, in a couple of weeks or maybe a month.
1 year ago, they said the same. We will soon. The next level CC will come out.
Yeah, but for 1 year ago, there was they have to turn it all over to HTML5, so they had to focus their energy on
Should have
that.
had CC17 in 2019.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a lot of years ago. 3?
And you have to also consider the fact that when COVID hit, they ran on a skeleton crew in the office.
I think they ran on the same crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not just from their houses. The good thing about the internet, they just couldn't have their meetings like they used to.
What?
But anyway,
No
they
Zoom
should do it
calls?
a long time ago. Now it's just waiting, and when I'm just scared of when the next CC will come on, how many people will still play for CM?
Well, the one thing I would suggest doing is just recording all your stuff that you have before you do the next upgrade for CC in case something glitchy happens and you had a unit and it goes bye bye.
One
That
of
is
the little things I'd like to see happen is an upgrade for the missile defense to include Merc defense. You know, as long as those towers are up, they shouldn't be able to drop Mercs either.
well. They,
Something new.
when you are in a fight, you should not be able to go back by more mercs or missiles.
Yeah.
It lit like Warbat when you hit that base, you can only hit that 2 times.
Well, when missiles first come out, that was a problem, wasn't it? Because people would when peacekeepers were
Spamming.
smashing bases apart. People were peacekeeping a base, leaving the base, kept building some more, coming back, doing it, rinse and repeat. So, and they stopped it. They stopped. You wasn't able to go into your base and build more missiles. But
Yeah.
now they've opened it up again, so you can.
But yeah. So on top of all of the other shit, you have to deal with that shit too.
The Avengers, the attacker of more, is more able to flood your base than you are defending.
I can see chat says, Banza, you're gonna be sadly disappointed in CC17. I hope not.
Choose in the chat.
I hope not. I'm always a positive guy, so I will look forward to that one.
I will catch you if you start to cry, Banzai.
I'm
I cried when I bought the dreadnought.
I'm not holding too much hope on it. I mean, I don't
No,
really.
but I will catch you. We all will catch you.
Well, he ain't gonna fall when he cries. He's just gonna be crying tears because he spent the money.
Invest in Kleenex.
Yellow, what did you try to say?
So I'm not holding out too much hope on CC17.
I have high hopes for that one.
Yeah, but what high hopes you got for it? What's going to be making it so special? What can you see?
More, 2 things, maybe 3. But one thing is higher health on your buildings, so you can't get merc spam like you are doing at the moment. That is one thing, and I hope the energy that was thrown into making CC17 is going to the community so they can get rid of all of those suspicious behaviors that are in the moment. I really hope that.
Banzai, can I smash your dreams?
No, fuck.
No, I will
You
still
know,
do it. Just listen to me.
No.
Oven allowance level 10 can kill your allowance level 20 with nothing. Like it is nothing, right?
Yeah, that is
But you
bullshit.
think more armor will protect you.
But that is that I say in the start in the show. That is still bullshit. A level 20 hellhound should not be easy killed by a level 13 or level 15 or a level 1 hellhound.
That is what I mean.
It
This is why
is
you
so
are
fucking out of balance. This
Yeah, because you remember about maybe 5 years ago. Okay, hold on a second. About 5 years ago, when it took only one missile to knock down a watchtower, correct?
Yeah.
Now it takes at least 2 or 3, depending on what type.
Well, no, a missile will still take down a watchtower. Just
you
depends
just
if
got to
it's
hit
got
it right
It-
on.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's got a bracing turret. I mean, a Maverick without a bracing turret on it, a Maverick could take out a watchtower, no problem.
Yeah, but most people have bracing turrets or something on there that helps absorb or adds plus 50 to it. So, but yeah, so since most people have put bracing turrets on it, I mean, you're not going to be able to just hit it down with one fully maxed out, you know, missile.
Yeah, but
Um,
what is the point?
the point is that about 5 years ago you could, and now you can't. So right now we're having issues where you could drop mercs in and it could destroy a CC. The idea is hopefully the CC-17 will probably prevent that from occurring. It would probably take a lot more mercs just to be able to pull it down.
Of course, you don't understand me. I mean, okay, they give you more armor, right?
Armor,
But
yeah.
then it's still my question: what is the point of a level 10 hellhounds kill you level 20s? They will kill even faster building of your hellhounds. And it's not alone with the allowances, there's more. The set mercs they can spam.
All
I
I
did
all I can
so
say
so
all I can
before
say
they
is whenever we have a CC-17 coming out, we should probably do a live show and just see the difference of it. You know, whoever wants to coin it to CC-17, and let's just do some testing.
The problem is also what you're saying with yourself and Coyote there is that if they are accommodating a CC or a Watchtower or anything like that to to accommodate an overpowered unit, that fucks the rest of us normal players big time. That's bad. That's even worse for us normal players. Because
more
if they're accommodating that you can't walk a cheater with a magic hellhound or whatever merc can go into, and they're counteracting that, then we're fucked. Sorry to say, plain and simply, we are fucked.
I got a
now
solution.
the point is if
Netflix.
you more armor is not useless on your base, if they can flat you with just tunes will have more power than your own tunes, even if your tunes are maxed out. The attacker have the advantages to make his hellhounds a lot stronger than yours. So what is the
If
point of having more armor on your own?
CC-17 CC-17 needs to increase the level of last stand in your buildings. They need to at least be special forces or even Gen 1 through 4.
Yeah.
That
Because
is
what we got popping out now is garbage.
Right.
even
It's
then.
not it's just
Yeah.
the splash damage from the initial building kill kills everything that comes out. But if we had some real generation units or even the special forces units
Or
coming out,
give
that
us
would be a lot better.
or give us
Hey, Jeff, I got an idea to elaborate on that. Why not? The higher level you are and the more upgraded your buildings are, the stronger the last stand defenders. So if you're like a level 49 to 52 with a max building, you have like Gen 4 units. If you're like a level 40, you get
They
like,
got to come up with some sort of, but they got to get rid of the current last stand. That's my point.
yeah, they don't do anything. They
and
aren't
I
even
hope with the new CC upgrade we're gonna get that the spawning units uh, gets
If there's still detonators and stupid ass shit, then the game's dead.
That is the point. Even if your
the,
CC
uh,
finds
I mean
high
the
One
war
at a time.
production in the war production in the CC should be at least Gen 4.
okay guys, even if you have your last standards and you get the next CC upgrade and you can put even Shadow Ops units in your CC as last stand. What is the point of it if everyone are full of options to disable your last stands? What is the point? Give me the reason what should be the point of it.
Still not that disabled shit last stand. It's
The war production, I think.
what's the name up in it? The anti personnel shells.
Yeah.
In the ops you have a less you have an ops who disable your last standers.
There is an
That's the
op
point.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There
and
is an
it's a
op.
rare one. They're hard to get.
And well, yeah, so it's called. It's actually not a rare one. It's an uncommon, but it's probably the hardest one you can bloody get to find.
I got six of them. You get them out of the 7 bases.
Operative and double agent.
Yeah, you get them
You
out of
have
And
7
a lot.
bases.
there's one with no.
You have. It don't matter if it is rare or not because I see a lot of people having it. So what is the point even put less standards in your base? Of the most of the people who attack you have the not disable your last standards. What is the point of it? Please tell me.
Just to annoy you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
was.
easy answer.
I'm not.
It's an easy
I'm not
question.
talking. I'm not talking about the less standards. I'm talking about the production from the bases. I hope they will put in the Gen 4 in, like Pinnins, Gorgons, or what do we else have here? Overseers, little stronger units than we have now.
Okay, start they produce legendary allowances. Just imagine, right?
Hmm.
Then still, what is the point of you having a level 20 and another have a level 10 and kills your 20s?
Yeah, I have not understand that one yet. How that is the logics in that one.
We sent this to Kickstarter, right? A time ago, somebody about sending this to. I think Raven sent it to Kickstarter.
Yeah,
And their answer was if you attack somebody with legendary allowances or legendary device, they will have a count of less damage or something like that.
yeah. I think it is less damage for 12 seconds.
The point was because so people should coin them more, right?
Yes, that was probably the answer. Yeah,
Still useless to defend your base.
yeah.
Because
If
10 seconds, this having for 10 seconds, believe me, they can do a lot of damage on your base. A lot of.
Yeah, 12 seconds is a long time. Yeah.
Here's a question, right, for the panel and the people out in YouTube. What would you rather see with CC17, yeah, with regarding say PvP? Would you rather have more time to attack a base, yeah, or would you rather have a bigger unit capacity to attack a base, or bigger platoon
How
capacity?
about both?
No, you can
What?
only have one. Just hypothetically say you can only have one. Which one would you prefer? I know which
Yeah,
one Pixar would give us
Most units.
exactly
yeah,
a bigger
Mm-hmm.
unit. I mean, I personally would like
more
more
repair
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yellow.
But
None of the,
that will bring the strategy back if you
I
get
know,
more time.
yeah.
yellow. None of the both.
I
I would
think
ask I put more
How many?
defense in my base.
Yeah, how
That
many times? Yeah, but how many times? Right, have you hit a base and you've run out of time? How many times?
a lot of times, but
A lot
I
of
don't
times.
care
A lot
about
of
that.
times. That's what I'm saying. I do it. Well, majority of my attacks, when we not that I've attacked anyone for about 2 months, but majority of my attacks, right, I was only getting 2 stars in the
Yeah, yeah,
base.
J Monkey says extra 1 minute. That will be
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
Extra
have
1 minute
the
would
same
be,
problem when I attack the Ghost Rider. I run the out of time.
especially if they're bringing out CC17 with tougher buildings, tougher. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Things that are going to be harder. That's what it's going to be. They're going to be harder to blow up.
yeah,
So you're not gonna get a full flat in 7 minutes.
no. And that could actually bring in some little more strategy into it to the game again.
Actually, I want just to see with the next level of the CC, we can put more units and base defense.
Mm,
So we have something to defend our bases more than the capacity we have because if you use the defense units, they are just taking too much space of your base.
yeah.
Defense too.
But we have talked about what we want in when we are attacking and what we want when we are defending. And as I hear it now, that it is still unbalanced. You want more units in your base,
Yeah,
uh, but
No, that's okay the way it is at the moment.
I want
yeah,
reduced repair
I,
time.
I I'd like reduced repair time and longer to hit bases
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
yeah,
They would be my two big asks for Kickstarter to improve the game.
yep.
That's a start, not much, but it's a start, and I think it's a massive start as well.
Yeah.
I'd rather have more units.
I personally think 2 minutes would be a good time to hit.
With the exception of Warpath, I mean, you can, unless the guy's online. Yeah, you need more time if he's online. But if he's offline, then you can always end the attack before you give him the first bubble and come back for more. So I'd rather have more units.
Jim Monkey says, I would like to see CC17 reduce cost of repair on base defense.
Yes, bring
Yes.
that up definitely. Once
Yeah.
you've unlocked CC17, your base defense is exactly the same as the PvP, the 75% off, rather than the 50% reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely agree with
that
that.
means you have to upgrade your go-go bar.
I'd like to see the armory have something like its next level. When it gets destroyed, you get your units start crawling out of there to defend the base.
How about if you're level 50 and up, you get an automatic 50% reduced repair time like it's Warpath?
No, it should be on the go-go bot.
There should be some kind of reward for being a high level. You worked hard and put years into the
Too many
game.
people exploit the levels.
Then you just
That's never
hit
going to happen, Cobra. You're never going to get another dozer. If you get another dozer, all that's going to do is put the cost of repairs and the repair time up. Not repair time, upgrade times. Costs and the times will go up, and then some. More than double as well.
You know what my fear is now as well? For some buildings, they already ask $10 for one upgrade or something. What will be the cost of the next level CC upgrades with gold? I think that shit will be expensive as
Well, at
hell.
least it's not 21 days like one of them was.
You have tried to upgrade the Thorium Vault alone?
That's 4 or 5
Even
days
on
by
gold
itself.
scale?
Going
Yeah,
away
but
from
still, you
Wait,
want the
I
coin.
can tell you how much a Thorium Vault costs now. Upgrade a Thorium Vault, it is going to 70. Wait, from
Vault
25 to 26. If I put upgrade on that, it gives you 2.5 million Thorium,
Hoeveel coins? How much coins?
238 gold.
Can you look at the gold? How much you should pay for that gold?
200,
level
238 gold
that's
for
250 gold. That's
from level
approximately
30 to
£25,
31
for
25 euros. That is roughly.
a 6 days upgrade.
for
Listen,
some Thorium
for
Vault level 30 to 31 is 11 days of upgrade time, 230 million metal and oil, and 366 gold for the same 2.5 million boost.
let me say you buy for having the gold worth, you would buy for $50, right? For just that upgrade, for having the gold, enough gold to do it. Then you cannot buy the 100 gold because you will have not enough. So you should buy the 500 gold. It's 50 fucking dollars for just one upgrade. And it give you not even that much of thorium. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
You can buy a better game for $50.
Mm.
You
Here's
know,
a
That is
little,
my point.
But
You
little
can
it,
something.
buy a
but
game for this money.
Yeah, there's a little something I'm going to throw out there. Going back to somebody mentioned about the double dozer. Obviously, we don't want it. I personally don't want it because it'll just like I say it'll boost up what we just talked about then, all the upgrade costs
yeah,
and time. But what would be nice is what they used to do a few years ago. Well, quite a few years ago. They've not done it for a long time. And that give us a double dozer weekend. Give us a double speed weekend. Do you remember when you should be able to go across the map twice as quick?
yeah.
But we a lot of times now we're having one weekend a month where there's nothing happening in the game. Nothing. Like this weekend, there's nothing going on in the game at all. There's no events, no nothing. Yeah. So give us a double dozer weekend 1 month. Give us a 50% boost on map speed. Give us a 25% reduction on repair costs. You
And
know what I
another,
mean? Just these void weekends. Just give us a little something.
But that is the
or
point. What I mean, you can buy in game for the coins you spend on the game for just one building. You can buy a game. That
Yeah,
is not normal.
but that is to the difference between a level 40 and a 45. You know, when you have a 45, that guy have put a lot of time in that base. I don't, and that is why the game is so out of balance at the moment.
how about an Easter egg? That in some either the thorium bases or the metal bases or something where you get a free full upgrade for a building.
No.
Just
Yeah.
puts random stuff that's like the random 20 uh points that you get for
Yeah,
whatever the hell it was.
or some like the logistics 12,
Yeah,
12 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours, and 48 hours, and you
yeah.
can start. So you actually have a lot of things you can farm if if you want that.
A universal 12-hour, logistic. You can put 12 hours towards anything you want.
Uh,
But then they're losing a lot of money, so
I don't
should
think
they put
so.
No,
I don't think so because people will start to farm that, and there will always be a little repair time. If you see a 6 days upgrade on that, you don't gonna coin that. You're just gonna upgrade and wait the time out. So they will win in the end in this way.
Get a
just
little bit
keep
of coin and
people,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, keep people in the game because right now there's no reason. The only thing I'm doing is popping in, making sure everything's upgrading, and then popping out.
that is what we are doing right now.
Yeah,
The
excellent.
only moment we are on the game is when Warpan starts. Then we are all just busy with the game. Because then we have something to play with. 50 less repair time.
Yeah,
Everyone is on the game because it is not that expensive on that moment. You know, you have something where you can play with it. Then you, oh, my heavy is at 5 coins. You know, I will coin it. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Six
Yes,
coins, I will coin it. You have a reason to coin something.
yeah. But not 25 coin or 75 coin on a base. It's just insane, if you ask me.
Bandai, what would you coin faster? In tune that normally costs, let me make it easy, right? 20 calls for your heavy, right?
Uh,
You will coin faster a lot more times. In tune of 20 gold or a tune of just 5 gold.
5 goals, of course.
Even if you coin it 7 times,
Yes,
they would have more, you would spend a lot more coins when it is less cheaper than the full price of it,
yeah,
right? So this I don't understand why Kickstarter is not doing that. Because they would make a lot more money on that.
yeah,
Big,
yeah, yeah.
it's my
Okay,
opinion.
yeah, Mark, I totally agree with you in this.
Only this time?
Only this time.
Oh,
This is
you
where we go. It's where we go back to the balance of the game, isn't it? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
the Kickstarter is not ashamed to show us off. They just want your money. They don't care about your game. They don't care what you do in the game. If you now cheat or not, they don't care about anything. Just they want the money. I don't. They don't care if you go cheat your full base maxed out. So long you make sure you spend enough money to cover your cheats. That is the whole point of it. If
It
you spend enough, they will see things. They will say, "We will put it away for you." You know what I mean? They
it'd
will
be nice.
try to say it like
I,
that.
I was just thinking it would be nice if instead of filing a report for suspected cheaters, if you go in your attack log and you just the attack, you just right click on the attack log and say, and it should have a report suspected cheater button and be done with it. Because it just takes too much time to report all the suspected bullshit that goes on in this game.
But then you need to ask yourself, Chef, are they even looking at it?
Well,
All of that
we're
account.
wasting more time filing a report than they are looking at the report. So why not just make it a quick button? You send them the attack log you suspect the cheater was, did.
Because these
Then
days
you
they're
are
so
on the point
because these days it's
spending
so
the
easy
gold
to
or
be
not.
able to manipulate stuff. They want it on video.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
if they got all the logs, they have all the activities. They could recreate the whole battle just by seeing the attack log.
But then you come on the point, spend the coins of not. Because if they spend coins, they will do nothing about it. They don't spend coins and they will do something about it. Just so, the time they all banded that basis, you remember? Everyone go to buy them for 50 gold because they know that if they spend the 50 gold, they will get a base back
Uh,
in 7 days.
the
That
blue
is
say,
all part of it.
the blue says actually, some relevant here when they gave bonuses at the start of the COVID. Many old players came back for a while. If
Yeah,
Kickstarter give a little, they will get more back, and I
yeah,
will totally agree on that, Blue.
yeah. Totally agree. It's what I was saying to him about earlier on about the week, the weekend things. Just a little
Mm.
start off with a little saying, just a little experiment, see if it works.
Yeah.
Somebody is saying 562 gold for level 17 CC upgrading.
So I think that's what the standard upgrade's always been on a CC level. It's 562.
I not go coin that shit.
It's been that for the last about 2 or 3 CC upgrades. It's been that price.
I think, and was it 600 and 550 million thorium too?
That is just
Can't remember.
crazy.
I can. There was
50
something.
million maybe. I don't know.
650 million. I
No,
can't.
it can't be that much for him because
Can't be that much because you can only hold 200
yeah, I'm
million.
only holding 150
Yeah.
million for him.
It would be
Might have
okay
been
if it were
100.
just
It might have
100
been
million.
100 million. I think it was
Yeah.
100 million for him.
Anyway, 562 gold. I would leave it by an other game. Have more pension than the war commander than spending that and the CC. That is just. I don't. I want to curse, to be honest. I really want to curse, but I know I cannot curse right now. So after the show, I will curse the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That is just crazy, man.
What do you see the future of the game? If you're as firstly as a player, well, I think we all know that is, and then secondly, if you was like a Kickstarter employee, what would you be thinking about the future of this game?
Everyone will have a dead base.
They got to come up with something that keeps us wanting to be on the game. And they haven't got it right now.
Have nothing changed like it is now with the too expensive gold, too much heated. Everyone's base will eventually end dead.
Personally,
Nobody
me,
will come on the game anymore. Nobody will play it anymore. Kickstarter will lose the money. The game will go fight, and they will need to give the game up.
that's exactly yeah, kind of like what I was kind of thinking. I'm thinking that um, the future's looking very bleak at the moment.
If it keeps going,
Everything's been put off, put off, put off. If I was a Kickstarter, if I was an employee in War Commander, then I'd be worried for my job. It seems to me like I don't know what games they're working on in Kickstarter or Stillfront, but War Commander's certainly nowhere near the top of the heap of stuff that's been invested in. I don't think there's any investment going into this game at all.
It don't feels like that.
let me see if it go the same way like now is then I don't see a future in War Commander over 5 years.
Gonna get sold to Steam.
Yeah, maybe.
Then
Well,
everybody gets everything day one, so don't buy anything before they get sold.
well, guys, we have been on for I think an hour or maybe 80 minutes.
Hour and 20
Um,
minutes.
yeah.
So easy to gripe. We could go another hour.
I'm only just getting warmed up. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to start the show.
But
This is the pre-show.
before we log off, everyone on the panel, let's try and give something positive out there on this show. Right? Everyone name a thing that they would like to see in the game. That's a good thing. Not talking about nothing to do with cheaters. Obviously, we all know that's across the board. We all want rid of the cheaters, but something in the game that would improve it.
To be honest, Yellow, you have something good to say about the game right now with this right now? Because I cannot.
No. I'm not talking about what's good in the game now. I'm talking what you think would be, other than get rid of cheating, because that's just that's the gimme. It's across the board. Other than get rid of cheating. What would improve the game right now?
Make your shit less expensive. And keep people busy with things.
Make it. Yeah, I like his idea of making things less expensive. Maybe the weekends it's a little less than during the week. Drop the prices on the weekend because that's when more players are on, so they're gonna make more money anyway.
Make
Give more activity to the game, and make those like rates. Not we have the rates now, but something similar, so we can get some bit logistics or logistics for upgrade, and can only keep those three like we can now. But that is okay. But something that gives a meaning to do in the game.
keep people busy. Put more things out of it.
Cheaper gold, yeah, blue.
Make things for real. Keep it busy, people. Put more things. Don't wait fucking 4 years or 3 years with the next CC. You know what I mean? Just keep people busy with their base.
Like, yeah, okay. My thing, because everyone's pretty much gone with the obvious about gold. Make the gold a little bit cheaper, maybe, like say someone said 1 weekend a year. I personally, and I've said it before on the show, I would love to see right now would be a in-clan PvP where it's totally free to hit a clan member, so you can actually see what your units are capable of without you losing.
A real go-go bar test.
Yeah, a real go-go bar test. That
But
you can
people,
hit a clan member like in a raid kind of scenario where you go on a map.
It also stops you from being bubbled by a friendly.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost you a penny. You lose your tune, but you can see what that tune does.
You shouldn't lose anything. Everybody gets reset to health.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it doesn't cost you anything to repair it. It just instantly repaired itself.
but
Like with a go-go bar test, but you're hitting an actual live player. Rather than that go-go bar test are shit. They're pathetic.
But will players that have a little suspicious behavior not exploit that?
how? Because if everybody goes back to the square one after the completion of the battle, nobody loses or gains anything except for a little knowledge.
But
Yeah,
like,
and they would,
Exactly that.
oh, so
You don't gain no resources. You don't gain no infamy.
you don't
nothing.
get a bubble.
You don't give a
gain
friendly
skills on
bubble.
how to use a unit. You could think, right, I could bring this one round this angle, see what happens here. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
Just doesn't. What it doesn't do is cost you money on something you're trying to experiment with.
Basically, it's the same thing that we're having now with the go-go bar test, but it'll be actual real units with real health and damage control. Basically a real test, not a half-ass test like the go-go bar test.
Yeah, real test. You're playing against another player, not
that
a bot. You know what I mean? Like you
Just
go.
a clan member.
Yeah,
So it's not out of the clan.
you set up a 2 now, right? And you go into your base with it in a go-go bar test, and you try and swap over and control the units. By that time, it's all too late. It's dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
Dead.
But
If you can
actually,
control it from the off, likewise a defence or attack, more so the attack, then you've got a better understanding of what a unit can do.
yeah. And I think,
Rather than having to cost you shitloads of money because you're having to repeat stuff and try stuff different ways.
yeah, and I think actually that will keep many people busy, having fun with your clanmates too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Learning how to improve your own base defenses without having to wait for somebody to attack you.
yeah,
Yeah, and
I
one thing that
agree.
Ironhand did say though that they'll exploit that to hold bases. But here's the thing: your regular base should be attackable outside of the Gogo Bar test if you wanted just to defeat
Yeah,
that issue.
a legitimate hit will overrule that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like if you're doing a go-go bar test and someone comes to hit you, a legitimate hit overrules that go-go bar test. It'd be exactly the same scenario.
yeah.
Iron Hand, you know
Yellow.
what I mean?
We just
We
Go on,
just
mate.
we just hit on something about negative about increasing the time for attacks because players can hold each other. So instead of holding each other for 6 minutes, they're going to be holding each other for 10.
no. But
Long-
if two from the same clan hit each other, if another player hits one of the guys that are hitting that base, it overrules the attack from the same clan. Do you know what I mean?
The only thing I can see that they're probably going
It
to get.
terminates the attack.
Yeah, terminates the attack. Then you get rid of the 69ing.
But
Mhm.
why you don't just do? If you want to go bar testing, what we say you can only do it if you have a bubble.
Uh,
And not
okay.
only that, it'll also stop people surrounding their base with ults.
Uh,
And if you've got, say I've got 4 tunes around Bonsai's base, and I'm doing a go-go bar test, and someone comes in to test them, my units get kicked back a hex. Someone wants to use that spot, it kicks my units back a hex.
but
Good ideas.
that could actually get rid of the 69ing.
And it'll get rid of 69, get rid of people surrounding their base with ults.
Okay, and now you have the problem. We all say good ideas, but we don't even know if Kixie's listening to us. Kixie.
I hope they will.
They are.
I hope
No,
they
they're
will.
not. They don't care. It's all about money for them.
Well,
Yeah.
guys, we have been on for 80 something minutes. I will say maybe it is good to wrap it up. Or do you have any more to say on your do you have more on your chests?
I want a
Want to get
pie.
rid of
I want a pie.
apple pie?
Yeah.
I want to flood Ghost Rider.
Ooh.
Okay,
You want to see if I have Skittles under my CC? You
I
want to
got.
taste the rainbow?
For sure. I love it.
Can Coyote, do you have any more to say?
Not this time. If I would keep talking, we would be here for 5 hours.
And I would be
Yeah,
sleeping and you'd hear me snoring.
yeah.
So
What,
maybe
what,
to
what
do
about
the night show and next time, another time, or with something else.
you, Hexi?
The only thing I'd like to see is an increase in the type of last stand that pop out of the buildings when they get destroyed. I think that would be something that would help defend your base rather than just waste pixels.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm good.
Okay. Yellow, anything you want to say?
No, I think it's all been said.
Yeah. Well, and what about you, Megatronic?
I think that we really need to figure out a way to make the game fun again. We're losing players. We need to bring new players into the game. And people aren't going to want to play a game where they don't have a chance at winning.
Oh, that is correct.
Can
What
I
What
say
about
something?
you, not Brandy? Do you have anything?
Uh, I honestly think that if they are listening, it's still going through one ear and out the other because until they push it past to the game designers, it's just, ideas going across the board. And ultimately, if they say no because it's going to take too much time away from the other stuff, or is something that will take a lot longer time than we expect to put it in play. We may not even see it this year, but hopefully we'll see something next year. But
Yeah.
hopefully we'll still have a
But,
game next year.
uh, but what did you want to say, Coyote?
I'm I actually agree with what Boom Boy says in the chat.
What did you say?
When
Who did?
did the friendly starter when they put removed the level from the two levels? You can only attack the levels 2 levels above you and behind you.
Yeah,
My English
yeah,
is not
yeah.
that
The four
good.
above and the four below.
As
Yeah,
long as they put that on platoons too,
Yeah.
because that was the pain in the butt that the lowers were sniping your platoons. It's like that level 2 with the bounty hunter.
And
You know,
Bounty Hunter and the Hellhounds.
if they'd have to limit that level 2 to only hitting a level 4, you
Yeah.
know,
But they
but
should not have those kind of units.
right? No way in hell.
No.
But it used to be anything under level 30, wasn't it? It used to be five above and five below. And the people, some of the big levels say, you wait till you get to level 30. Just you wait, you get to level 30, you're mine.
Yeah. Well, guys, I will wrap it up then.
Okay?
And yeah, do we want to give shout outs?
for sure.
Okay, so give your shout outs, Coyote.
Phone
Shout
call.
out to the panelists. Thanks Banzai for having me. And I really pray Kicks will listen to us. I wish you all a great evening and good luck.
Yeah, thank you. And Anxiety.
He said phone call.
Okay. Megatronic.
I'd like to get a shout out to you and Brandy and the other people who helped put the show on, and to the rest of my clan for the support. And let's have fun out there, people.
Yeah. And Yellow.
Hello, start the show now.
that
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to everyone here that's come along, put out their ideas, given out their time, try and address what is I think a massive issue at the moment because it's just getting worse and worse. Um, a big shout out to Activision for giving us Call of Duty. Loving that game at the moment. Kickside, get off your ass, pull your finger out your backsides because soon you'll not have a player base.
Yeah, soon we'll be all playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, or something else.
Netflix and
Yeah,
chill.
but
Wanky, wanky. Sorry, Ghost Rider.
Huh?
You-
I was still going off of
uh,
what you said, wanky wanky. Yeah, but honestly, they do need to change something here soon because I really don't want to see them take the 20 years it took Dark Orbit to take before they actually decided to get some real things done and have so many older players lost. It's hard to help the newer players with the older player base gone. And it's like retraining all these newer players to be able to handle a game that's been around for years, and it's going to be even harder to do that if they don't make some changes now. Um, I really think that they need to not spread apart so much of these events. I mean, granted, it's going to be a love-hate relationship between players who don't like events too close to each other and those of us who get bored as hell and would like events being back to back or at least pretty well close. But I it's, all I've been doing lately is just log on and see who's online and pop in, say hi, whatever, and log out, and
That's
that's
because
it.
they're taking.
That's it. And that's what we've been doing lately. So I mean, unless they really do change the game more and make it more user friendly from the get go for the new players. They've tried, but they need to do some more work on it. They also need to bring out more packs for newer players to be able to upgrade more faster. But you also need to reduce the amount of alts that people have. Um, and this whole thing of having 100 alts to be able to fill a sector kind of thing, that that needs to stop. Closed sectors need to stop. You got 100 sectors. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Knock it down to 50 before people wake up? It's just unless they really do some drastic changing and accompany people more with stuff to do and to abide by against the boredom area, we would play more and maybe a little less of Call of Duty, maybe a little less of Netflix or Hulu, and actually go
Mhm.
back to the game more.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't see that happening for at least another year. And I'm no afraid that we might not have a war commander in another year.
I hope we. I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too.
Yeah. Well, did I miss anybody?
You.
My shadow goes to the side chat. Without you, there will be no Welcome at the Watchtower. And I will give a big shout out to you guys on the panel. I would love to be around you guys. And I hope Kixer will listen to this show and think little about what we have said. And my last shout out goes to my lovely wife. And that is all from us. Have a nice summer.
Chad, get in Discord sometime. Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We miss you.